All right, you guys, I'm having issues with my light. Now I got my left and right signals going right? So I have a tester here, and you have to always ground your tester off somewhere on metal, which is what I've done right there, right? So basically we have this part connected into this, okay? Now I got my lights coming from the truck here, coming through here, and there's a divide here, right? So when I got ready to see why I wasn't getting a left signal, which is usually your yellow Y for left, then what I did was I touched it here and I kind of poked it in here. You just stick it in there, right there, and then the light will blink. Okay, so I had fire coming from there. I'm just gonna call it fire. Fire just means I got it alive. So I said, okay, somehow this wire going to my truck is not turning on that left signal on this side. So I came in here, like I said, with my test light, grounded it off, and I came in here, and with the truck beeping left on this side, I saw I had a blinking light on my tester. Okay, so that let me know fire is coming from the truck right here. But I got this plugged into here. So what I did, I said, okay, let me test this part and stick it in here, which is yellow for left in many cases. So I had it, light was blinking there. So I came down here and I said, okay, this is all that part, but there's a connection here. So when I tested my yellow wire on this end right here, and I stuck it in there, I didn't get anything. So that let me know automatically that my problem was right here in the middle. And if you can see, my yellow wire came loose from inside of here. Okay, because it touches a piece of metal in there. So what I did was I just squeezed the metal in there, and then I tested the light, and I could tell that it was working. So what I did, I turned the truck off, because remember, there's fire coming through here, right? Fire on this end, but no fire on this end. So I went in there, turned the lights off, turned the signal off, because you'll get a little shock. Trust me, I learned, I know. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this piece of loose carefully, because I don't want to mess up what I know is working, and then I'm going to retape it. All right? So hold on. So basically what I did, I just went on and cut that end off. Then I'm going to slide this piece off, and so I can expose the wire. See right there? I'm going to slide that little piece off, and then I'm going to connect these two. But I'm going to use, let's see if I have it in my pocket. I'm going to use this right here to connect it. That way, when I do put the wires in that hole and I clamp down on it, I'm going to have a direct connect. And this right here will just simply clamp over that and snap in place. And then I'll come back in here with my, hold on you guys. I'll come back in here and take my electric tape, and I will secure it here real good so that it won't get loose coming down the road, because lights are important. Yeah, you got this vehicle, but especially at night, you need to be able to see, you need to be able to make your signals. All of this is important. But don't worry about it. You stick to my videos. If a girl like me can do it, I can teach y'all how to do it, all right? So don't trip. Don't trip. Just watch the videos. I touch bases on a lot of this, a little of this, and it seems like a little nothing like this until you run into the issue. Trust me. Keep watching me. You'll know what I mean. All right? Hold on. So as you can see there, basically what I did that I didn't show you guys, I just went on and cut the ends off, and then I'm clamping it down, and then I'm going to snap it in place. There you go. That's better. And like I said, I cut the ends off, and then I'm snapping that metal piece down so that it can clip, and you see how it's going. Ooh, that's a beautiful shot. You see how it's going right into the cords and touching it on both ends. Now I'm going to take that cover right here, and I'm just going to pull it over. And as you can see right there, I clamped it over. Okay? So before I tape anything up, I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights and everything on and make sure that I got a good connection. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to try to do this, guys, with by holding the camera and shooting it at the same time. so you can see what I mean by the light. Okay, so as you can see right here, this is coming directly out of the truck itself, right? So I told you that yellow is left. So I'm gonna stick this in there. And when I do, you'll see the light blinking right there for my left, right? All right, but this piece is connected in here. So to let me know that this part right here connected to this is got a flow going through, then I'm gonna take the yellow, check the yellow on this side. Okay, so I'm gonna go right here. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do this and hold the camera too. So bear with me. Alrighty. So I'm sticking it in there. Come on, baby. There she goes. And as you can see, the light is blinking, right? Now, my concern was that since all of these are my connecting points here in the center, watch this. We know that this is working right here. This is connected into here. That part down here to the broken part, or the splits, was working. Now I got to make sure on this side of this that it's flowing. And that's going to let me know if I got left signals. Now watch this. So I'm simply going to stick this in the yellow, which is usually left. And as you can see, bam. All right, now I'm going to follow it all the way through. And I'm going to go on the other side of this and see if we got power coming all the way through the relay switch. Now I'll explain this box later, and as you can see, I do. Now the real test is to see at the back of my truck, is my truck blinking left? That's the real test, honey. And as you can see, bam, left signal, which is something we didn't have before. Now everything worked except that. All right, so I'm gonna wrap everything up. I'll show y'all my little wrap, and we're gonna get this vehicle on up the road. So these are some things that you'll run into out here. Like I said, if you watch my videos, you're not gonna be lost. So I know it's a lot, I understand. And I understand what you mean. But let me get my key out of here. Zip my bag back up. Okay, you guys, I'm all hooked up. I got my safety chains in place right here. Everything is looking nice. Of course, I'm gonna check it regularly as I go down the road. I got my wires, took my extra excess wires tapped behind here, and I got them zip tied in so they wouldn't be moving. Of course, there's something I'll still be checking. I got plenty of link in this so that when I'm turning, I could be able to make my turns and everything. I got my chains, they're not touching the ground, but they're crossing over according to DOT regulations. Everything is in place. Everything is locked, and of course along the way I'll be checking it out. So I put this across my windshield in case any rocks or anything pop back, especially being on this gravel right here. Any rocks could pop back and try to break my windshield. We don't want that. All right, so I'm going to put my key in the ignition here, and we're gonna get ready to roll. Yes, 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 yes. But the lights got to be right, and as you can see, we got a nice left signal. All right, so that's all for now. I'm gonna holler at you guys later. It's time to go make that money. So make sure you watch all my videos, and remember, you drive away will be driven to succeed. I'm loving on you guys. Hey, let's go make that money. Period.